A Houston woman who says she was the victim of sex traffickers is now suing Facebook, saying the website did not do enough to protect its users from traffickers. This young woman, who goes by Jane Doe, claims in her suit that when she was just 15 years old, a man who friended her on Facebook lured her instead into the sex trade. Her lawsuit says that the platform did not do enough to verify the man's identity, which she says was false, and that it also did not warn users that sex traffickers could be trying to lure victims on the site. Earlier today, Facebook responded to the suit, saying sex trafficking is banned on the website and that it uses technology to prevent it. Annie McAdams is the plaintiff's attorney and joins me now. First of all, what more can you tell us about this young woman? My goodness, what a terrible situation.
Sure. Thank you so much, Michaela, for having me on. Representing Jane Doe is probably one of the greatest honors I've had as a lawyer. She is a brave young lady who is doing her best to recover from this incident. Her case was very significant in the sense that she was contacted directly from her trafficker on Facebook, and once the connection was made, she was picked up at her home address and was raped within a matter of hours, posted on Backpage within an hour of being picked up at her house, and then raped repeatedly over a 72-hour period of time before law enforcement was able to recover her. Very violent case, and she is still on the path to recovery, but extraordinarily brave in bringing this lawsuit to stand up to the tech industry on how social media platforms interact with our children.
Backpage, by the way, is a now shuttered classified ads website that was believed to be used primarily to sell sex. You and your client both believe that Facebook isn't doing enough to protect young people, to protect women, to protect vulnerable people from these kinds of predators.
There's no question that they're not doing enough. They acknowledge in their own statement that they released today that human trafficking is a problem on their site. For over a decade, they've provided unfettered, direct access to our children. They've allowed predators to talk to our children. And we just happen to believe that if you profit from making connections and you profit from having lots of users, then you have an obligation under the law to make sure that those connections are done in a safe manner, especially when it involves the most precious commodity our community has, our children.
It sounds to me not only are you looking to achieve some level of justice for your client, but also that you want to make this known that this is unacceptable.
There's no question about it. This lawsuit is intended to drastically disrupt the status quo of the social media giants in our community, to let them know that the days of being able to use users and connections as a sales point for profit at the expense of our children are over. And we are just getting started. We filed this first case in Houston because Houston is so profoundly and disproportionately affected by human trafficking, but we intend to file other cases across the country in the coming weeks and months.
All right, Annie McAdams, thanks for being a voice for your client. Appreciate you joining me.
Thank you.